Time for my 22nd John Carpenter game. Once Be a Millionaire, the Family Entertainment Edition for the DVD.
Select the difficulty and category of questions you'd like to play.
Adult Entertainment. I'll make it. This will be my third consecutive one in Adult Entertainment, which will be my 11th overall if we count my 8 on Real Cash
The
Edition.
first 5 of those questions can bank you a guaranteed £1,000. Right, here's your first question for £100.
For 100 quid. What was the first name of Mr. Savalas, star of TV's Kojak? Tube, Gogglebox, Telly, TV. That'd be Telly Savalas.
Good start.
I remember Telly Savalas doing a song called Some Broken Hearts Never Mend, which came out in the 70s.
£200 if you can get it right.
For 200 quid. Which Michael was a member of the Monty Python team? Michael Palin, Michael Crawford, Michael Caine, Michael Parkinson. That'd be Michael Palin.
That's the right answer for £200. Now, you've not used any lifelines, so they are still all available if you need them on this £300 question.
For 300 quid. Which of these is not part of a standard Monopoly board game set? Paper money, board, dice, backletters. A backletters isn't Scrabble, not Monopoly. I've played both board games before, so you can't. I'm not a one-trick pony, honestly.
Question number 4 is for 500 quid.
For £500. Good Vibrations was a huge hit for which group? Duran Duran, AC/DC, Boomtown Rats, Beach Boys. That'd be the Beach Boys.
You wouldn't want to give me a wrong answer at this stage, would you? And it's a good job.
My favorite Beach Boys was has to be either I Get Around or Don't Worry Baby, which both came out in the same decade as Good Vibrations, the 60s.
You could leave us with absolutely nothing. Please don't do that. Here comes question number 5.
For 1,000 quid. The TV comedy series Allo, Allo was set during which war? World War I, World War II, Korean, Vietnam. I believe it was set during the Second World War. Allo, Allo. I've started thinking Allies, Allies for some reason. That's the only reason why I went World War II. I was thinking the Allied powers.
That's what I like to see. 5 correct answers and £1,000 safely in the bank. This is where things hot up a little bit, though, as we try and turn that £1,000 into at least 32,000. Here comes question number 6. Remember, you still have all 3 lifelines remaining.
For £2,000. Who is this Hollywood director? George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Peter Jackson, Francis Coppola. That's a picture of Peter Jackson.
Well done. You just won yourself
He might best do the Lord of the Rings series as well as a remake of King Kong in 05, which he did recreate the Spider Pit scene, which was awesome, the Roots 1933 film.
And the correct answer here will win you £4,000. Lots of luck. Here comes the question.
For £4,000. Which is a comedy by Richard Brinsley Sheridan? The Foes, the Enemies, the Rivals, the Opponents. Believe that be the Enemies. So I gotta think about it.
Lose £1,000.
Actually, I have some reason I gotta change of heart. I think it's actually the Rivals.
A correct answer here is worth £4,000. That's exactly what you have given me. It's the right
I very rarely have a change of heart when I do these games. I very rarely have videos say, you know what, it's not, I'll change it. The most high profile I could think of is my second ever on the third edition US PlayStation 1 game where I changed the $1 million questions and got it right.
next milestone. And the first of those questions is worth £8,000 and is coming up now.
The halfway point in this game. Who created the main character Bip, Marcel Marceau, Coco, Emmett Kelly, Grok? That's by Marcel Marceau.
Okay, you risked £3,000 and you were right to risk it. You now have 8.
I know Marcel Marceau is appearing in the Mel Brooks movie Sound Movie, which he literally ruins the title with just one word.
Okay, things are
Norm, when he's asked if he once appeared in the first silent film since, I believe it's Big City Lights, which is by Charlie Chaplin, and he says, Norm, which makes the silent movie a talkie. For 16,000. What fictional character was created by this man? James Bond, Bilbo Baggins, Aslan, Willy Wonka. I think that's a picture of Roald Dahl, which would mean Willy Wonka.
You had £8,000. You just doubled it to £16,000. Well done.
Yeah, James Bond was created by Ian Fleming.
Well, a magnificent performance. So far, 9 correct answers, and you've not yet had to use any of your 3 lifelines. If you can give me a 10th correct answer, you guarantee yourself £32,000. I must remind you, though, at this stage, if you do give me a wrong answer, you drop right back to 1,000. Have a look at this question. Take your time. Tell me if you want to play.
For 32,000. What was the name of this band's first documentary film? Canadian Bacon, Roger and Me, The Big One, Fahrenheit 9/11. I think Michael Moore's first documentary film was Roger and Me.
Are you sure you want to risk all that money?
Yes.
If this is right, you've won £32,000. It is right.
Yeah.
You're assured of a big win.
Roger, I believe, came out in 96, 97. I know Bowling for Carmine came out in 99. Fahrenheit 9/11 came in 2004.
You can breathe a sigh of relief now. You will not be leaving with anything less than £32,000. And you might as well play the next question, as you now have nothing to lose. Get this right, and I'll be giving you £64,000. Have a look. Here it comes.
For 64,000. Which 1956 play prompted its author to be famously described as an angry young man? The Caretaker, A Taste of Honey, Look Back in Anger, Loot. I think that was John Osborne's Look Back in Anger.
If this is the right answer, you've just won £64,000. It is the right
Answer.
Well done, you're doing really well.
Loot's by Joe Orton, so...
25,000 It's a lot of money, and it's what I could be giving you if you can give me the right answer to the next question. You do stand to lose the 32,000 you've just won if you do give me a wrong answer now at this point. Here comes question number 12.
For 125,000. On whose 2005 album does this band make a guest appearance? Charlotte Church, Katie Tunstall, Kate Bush, Katie Miller. Why does it have to be Rolf freaking Harris?
Well, there's no going back to this point. You've given me your final answer.
Why? Just why? Honestly, it's the best way to have Rolf Harris the picture. If you have Kate Bush as the picture, if it's every way around, it'd be even worse.
£125,000. It's the right answer.
Just note, that's an answer that...
Could be about to lose £93,000 if you give me the wrong answer to this question. If you give me a correct answer, you'll win £250,000. Now, I would much rather that happen. The very best of luck to you. Let's have a look at question number 13 of the
Okay, after that, for $250,000. In which film does this man appear as the character Zebulon Grant? The Imposters, The Idiot, Still Crazy, The Last Samurai. I believe Billy Connolly played the Zebulon Grant in the remake of the Akira Kurosawa cult film, The Last Samurai.
Right, this is serious business. You've just decided to play on a question for £250,000. I can tell you. It's the right answer. You are a quarter.
believe all of them were originally Akira Kurosawa films, which the last time it came out in the 50s, I believe. I think the remake came out in the 90s, maybe the 80s.
Wow, things are still going very well indeed. You just keep giving me the right answer, and I keep handing you bigger and bigger and bigger sums of money. I do have even more money that I could give you, starting with a virtual check for £500,000, but only if you can answer this next question.
Okay, for $500,000, whose first single was Deep Cover, was released in 1992. Dr. Dre, Tupac Shakur, Suge Knight, Busta Rhymes. Well, Dr. Dre released Deep Cover after the breakup of the NWA.
I must say, I love it when people play these big questions. You had £250,000. You now have £500,000.
It was also the first single for which Snoop Dogg was on it, which Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg had a nice bonding together. Of course, my favorite by both is Still Dre, which came out in '99.
Well, I'm not sure I've ever asked someone the £1,000,000 question without them having already used up all of their lifelines. But you do now have a real chance to take out the million. And you might as well take advantage of the lifeline situation, even if you are sure you know the answer. Let's hope in just a few moments' time we will all be celebrating. Here comes your 15th and final question.
Mr. Tyrant, you do the honors.
What was the name of the series of children's books this man wrote in the 1980s? The Menins, Goggle Eyes, The Woofits, The Owl Service.
Michael Parks, it was 4 books Michael Parkson made about the Woofits.
And I have to check that you are really going to play this question. Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Amazingly, you've decided to play the £1,000,000 question. Now, you could have walked away with £500,000, but instead, you are walking away with £1,000,000. You're doing a fantastically well done. Not only have you won £1,000,000, you've also got the chance to enter a draw to win a fantastic, all-expenses paid family holiday. Just text the winning code to the number on your screen.
3 in a row in adult entertainment.
Very well done, and thanks for playing the family entertainment edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm honestly humiliated they gave me the Rolf Harris question in this game. I'm honestly feeling humiliated. Okay. Thanks for watching.